Good day, Royals. How interesting would your life be if you understood the dynamics of how this particular skill set work? I made a few mistakes when I started out learning how to invest, and that was simply because of the knowledge, the awareness, and the education that I had at that point in time years ago. However, moving forward, we only get better provided that we adapt to the knowledge we gain and we move forward consistently, right? Applying our knowledge is where true power exists. So, that being said, I would love to give you guys a few definitions and a few directions as to market order types so that you guys will be able to benefit from this type of information. So I am on the DXY chart here. This is TradingView, by the way, right? This is tradingview.com, and we are able to create an account for free so that we are able to see any given chart at any point in time. Any asset that moves, we will be able to gain an understanding of what it's doing so that we can set ourselves up for success for the foreseeable future. All right, so with that being said, let me just move this out of the way. And what I want to make you guys aware of, for those of you who do not know about investing is simple. Yes, it may be hard to some extent, but once we understand the dynamics of what to do and what not to do, it becomes easier. All right, so let's talk about order types. First, before I go into the order types, let me give you guys an idea about market conditions. Let's change this to, all right, so let's leave that as that. We are looking at two types of market condition, two main types of market conditions. Oops. We're looking at trending markets, and then we will be looking at ranging markets, right? These are two types of market conditions that anyone in the world can go onto TradingView and see these type of market conditions. Now for that, we are going to use this tool, and for trending markets, we are going to showcase two main directions, which would be bearish. Actually, let me just go down to the 4-hour chart here. Let me just go down to the 1-hour chart because of what will be displayed. All right, so let's come back here. All right, trending markets and ranging markets. So we have two types of markets we are looking out for. We are looking for bearish conditions, and then we will be looking at bullish conditions. Now let's title these as bearish. Let's change this to a big size, and let's also change this color to red. By the way, guys, this is the free version of TradingView, so you do not have to get the paid version of TradingView for you to be able to do what I'm doing here. And this is bullish, and let's also change this to blue for bullish. Right, throughout my series, I will be using two main colors to represent directions. That's all the colors are ideally going to represent. So we have bearish and bullish conditions in this market, in this trending market, right? So just to reiterate, we have trending markets, we have bearish, which is a downward movement, and then we have bullish, which is an upward movement. All right, now what about ranging markets? Well, ranging markets are essentially price moving in a range for a specific period of time, right? And what they are essentially doing here is creating a trading environment for investors to be able to participate in. All right, so let me get this too. Price is just ideally moving in a particular range. So this can be the top of the range and this can be the low of the range. Price is just ranging. Hence why we call it a ranging market. All right. So once we understand that we have two main types of market conditions, all right, there are others that we can go into detail with. However, the market moves either trending up, trending down, or it's sideways, as they would say. All right, it is not consolidation. This is just the dealers or the market makers or the institutions that's just creating a trading environment, accumulating orders before they push price in any given direction. All right, that is what the ranging market condition is. Sorry, I just happen to have this thing. Let me just push this back a little bit so I can show before they break out of the range. They are not necessarily breaking out of any range. They are just accumulating orders before they push price to the direction or the price range that they are looking to get into or get at. All right, so now we are going to showcase the order types. So we have what will be a sell stop, order. Let's make this smaller. Let's also change this to red. And of course, we will have a buy stop. Let's put this here. Buy stop, let's change this to blue. So with a bullish market condition, we want to utilize buy stops. For a bearish market condition, we want to utilize sell stops, right? There are reasons for why we do this, but later on we can find out why. So sell stops for bearish movements, buy stops for bullish movements. With a ranging market, once we can identify that we are in a ranging market condition, that just simply means we can do something that the market makers do, which is essentially sell the tops and buy the lows. All right, so let's go with a short position. And that being said, this is conditional also. All right, this is conditional. We are not going to always buy the lows and sell the highs. We are also going to be able to reserve ourselves, reserve our capital, reserve our accounts, reserve our emotions, right? Not just trying to capitalize on the tops and the bottoms. Right, let me just push this down here. Right, this is for reference point. Right, if we are understanding that price, let's get rid of this. If we are understanding that price is in a particular price range before they go to the next price level, we can say that we essentially want to go in a particular direction, provided that the market conditions are favorable in what they are showcasing to us. We only want to go in a particular direction, or mainly go in a particular direction. All right, because we will be able to capitalize whenever price is pushing itself out of the price range, right? So if price is pushing out of the price range, which is, this is the price range here. If we understand that price is going to push out of a price range at any point in time, we can essentially go in a particular direction, and we may be able to capitalize on the actual movement when the market makers are ready to do so. All right, so another term for you guys would be short. Actually, let me anyway short. Let's change this to 28. Let's change this color to red, and then we have long. Let's change this to blue, and let's copy and paste you. Whoops, undo. Right, let's copy and paste you and put you here. Right, so this would be a long order. All right, so these would be the main type of orders that we will utilize when we are looking at these charts. You will be able to see these market conditions at any point in time. All right, and look at this gap here. I would have created some content about red folder events and the reason why this market has gapped here, right, or has what is known as slippage. Right, this here is slippage. It's simply because this day is the US presidential election in 2024, and several things are happening in the markets currently for the US dollar. All right, so you can see it is bullish. However, if I go to, for instance, the 4-hour chart, you will be able to see these same conditions that I would have just illustrated for you guys, so that you guys can understand the order types we use and why we would use them. Well, that will be left for another video, as we have been here for roughly several minutes. Right, we would execute on particular type of orders in particular type of market conditions. Right, so that being said, you guys, I appreciate the feedback. If you have any questions pertaining to order types, you can feel free to leave a comment so that we can get some more interactions. All right, so I hope this provided enough value for you guys. Those of you who do not understand these charts and anything about investing, you guys can find value in this so that it can pique your curiosity even more as we move forward. So thank you for subscribing, thank you for following, thank you for liking and sharing, and I surely look out to see you in the next session. When that will be, you guys will find out. Have a great day, Royals. Cheers.